Hi, this is Shamin here. I'm from EducatorSharmin YouTube channel, Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter I have. So I have also website www.educatorsharmin.com. So you can, in my description box, you can find a link, go there and book a child class. So let's get started. So in this video, I'm going to teach you biology. So this is reproduction in organism. So let's get started. So in this class, I'm going to give you some question answer only. Alright, so let's get started. So number one question, that is, why are humans called unisexual animals? What's the reason? Why humans called unisexual? So animals which has different reproductive organs for males and females. For production, that is the reproduction, are called unisexual animals. So in human, males and females, so this is a female and this is a male, has different reproductive organ. For this reason, so this is the reason that is the reason, and that's why human is called unisexual animal. All right, so what is reproduction? So reproduction, that is the that is the process of making a baby, making a next generation. All right, so let's go next question. Question number 2, what is the uterus and what its function, how it's work, why is it important for our body as a human body? All right, so uterus, that is called also womb. So, and that is invertebrate, and pear-shaped, that is muscular organs, so that is called womb, you must remember that. And inverted, what's the shape is pear-shaped and muscular organ of the female reproductive system and located between the bladder and the rectum. So what's the function? Very important for another part, that is the function. Why is it important? So that is the nourish and house of fertilized egg until the fetus or offspring. So offspring, that is the baby is growing inside the uterus. So I'm going to show you the uterus, guys. So this is a uterus, and here is a baby, you see that, right? All right, so let's go next question. Question number 3, what is the placenta and what are the functions of placenta? Why need placenta? So placenta, that is the special organ through which the fetus in the uterus is connected with tissue of mother, that is called placenta, tissue of mother. So what's the function? Why need a placenta? So number one function, that is allows dissolved food substance, that is it will be glucose, amino acids, mineral salts, oxygen to diffuse the mother's blood into the embryo, and allows metabolic waste products, that is urea, carbon dioxide, and diffuse from the embryonic blood capillaries into mother bloodstream. So I'm going to show you the placenta, guys. So this is a placenta. So if you cut it here, if you cut this part, so you see that is the oxygenated blood carried in embryonic cord, and here this is a carbon dioxide and waste products, waste product in mother's blood, and another, that is the chamber is filled with pregnant mother's blood, and here is a artery is umbilical cord and carrier of waste products, vein in umbilical cord. So this is a placenta and embryo in mother's uterus. So now you know that why is it important, right? So here is a function, allows antibodies to diffuse the mother's blood into the embryonic blood capillaries, and antibodies, that is very important to protect the embryo against certain disease, and Another function, that is the production of progesterone. Progesterone, that is the hormone which maintain uterine lining in healthy state during pregnancy. What's the hormone? This is the progesterone. You must remember that. Let's go next question. So guys, here is another question. Why is AIDS called a fetal disease? So AIDS is a one kind of disease, that is also full name AIDS is acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Acquired immune deficiency disease. Alright, you must remember that an AIDS disease is called human body, that is the cause. What's the cause? What's the reason? That is the human body by attack by one kind of virus. What's the virus? HIV, human immune deficiency virus. So this virus destroys white blood cells and causes obstacle in antibody formation that results the gradual shortage white blood cells and antibody. The HIV virus, this is a virus and destroy the victim's immune system, and that's the reason that is called fetal disease. All right, let's go next question. So question number 4, what measures should be taken to prevent AIDS? So how you can prevent this disease? What's the method? Number 1, that is the religious rules and obeying the ideal that is set by society for our character and antibody, and having trust of only one life partner, that is sexual relation, only one sexual partner, and that is the prior checking HIV before taking blood from any donor or source. Avoid using the needles, blade and syringe of others, creating awareness amongst all people including adolescents, and using disinfected scissors and needles while piercing ear, nose, or something like that. All right, and taking steps with cautious and transplanting organs in our body. So whenever you transplant organ like a kidney, this is also sometimes people change. So taking special precaution while going abroad or non-resident, engaging youth in mass awareness program to prevent AIDS. So that is the way we can prevent AIDS disease, right? Question number 5, that is explain the functions of hormones in reproduction. So why hormone is important? That why? What's the reason? So growth stimulating hormone and producing hormones are produced by pituitary gland. What is the pituitary glands? I'm going to show you here. This is a pituitary gland. This is a pituitary glands, guys. All right. So these hormones regulate growth of reproductive glands and secretion and control the functions, and controls mammary gland, and milk secretes thyroxine hormone. What's the name of hormone? Very important, guys. You need to remember the name of hormone, that is thyroxine. So it regulates metabolic function and ensures physical, mental development and sexual characteristics. Testosterone, this here is another name of hormone, and secreted from testes, and androgen. Another androgen helps to produce sperms. Sexual secondary characteristics such as deepening of voice and growth of beard. And ovary secretes that is another hormone, that is estrogen, progesterone and relaxin hormone. So these hormones cause the development of sexual characteristics such as menstruation, enlargement of wall of uterus for implantation of the embryo and placenta. Besides this, it has a particular role in the formation of ovum. So what is the ovary? So here you can see this is a hormonal gland, guys, that is a thymus, pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, thymus, but all are not for reproduction. Here is some ovary, you see that ovary here. This is a ovary, guys. So this is ovary. So why need ovary? So ovary secretes estrogen, progesterone and relaxin hormones. These hormones cause the development of sexual characteristics. So besides, it has a particular role in the formation of ovum and gonadotropic and progesterone of a placenta, that is stimulates ductless gland and ovary. And why is it important? Enlargement of mammary gland. All right, so that is the reason, guys, that is the answer. So that is this answer is enough for that. Let's go next question. So guys, here is a creative question answer, that is, what is an embryo sac? What is an embryo sac? So an androecium, a sac-like apical structure, is called embryo sac. So I'm going to show you guys, then you can get some idea. So this is embryo sac, this one here embryo sperm here. So this is a process of how whenever this is an anther, all right, that is sporophyte. Here is a seed germination, and this is a complete flower here. This is a complete flower here, anther here. So this is a meiosis is a process, and here is finally embryo sac. All right, so this is the life cycle of flowering plant. Let's go next question. What is indefinite inflorescence? Inflorescence. We have seen clusters of flower arranged in a small bunch of a branch of a tree, and following some special orders of arrangement is called inflorescence. So along with the flowers, you saw that, right? Sometimes there's a group bunch of, I'm just going to show it. This is a bunch of, here is a flower, here is a flower, here is a, so this is a arrangement, here is a something that like this. So along with the flowers that are branch of a tree is called inflorescence. It is called peduncle, on which flowers are orderly arranged. If the growth of the axis is unlimited, so it is called indefinite inflorescence. Example inflorescence, that is the mustard. All right, I'm going to show you guys. So guys, here is a youngest flower. This is a youngest flower, and this is a oldest flower, right? And this is called peduncle, and this is the oldest flower, and here is a youngest flower. So this is a so a picture, that is, you see that is indefinite inflorescence, and B, this diagram show that is definite inflorescence, right? So you can get some idea if you see the diagram. All right, let's go next question. So here is a one question, that is number A is done, right? A is done, B is done, number C. Explain the problems there will be in pollination if the part P is absent. All right, P is absent, so you need to explain the problems there will be in pollination. So let's see the problem, let's see the answer. Okay, so pollination, so part P, that is figure known as androecium. So every part of an androecium is called stamen. In the head of stamen there is a embryo sac. So pollens are developed in an anther, which is the important for pollination. So pollination, that is the process, pollens are developed in an anther, anther, and which is important for what? Pollination. Without anther, what will happen? So self pollination is not possible. Cross pollination is possible, and because of the absence of pollination of the flower depends on the medium. And another problem will purity of a species is impaired and ensured not be, pollination may not be ensured, and this type of pollination, waste of pollens will be occurred. That is another reason. And new variety will be emerged, and adaptation capability is increased. That is the another. Next question, Q. So what's the Q? Let's back question again. So Q, you see that this is a Q part. So what's that? This is a anther, but how about this one? Pause the video, try to figure out. So I'm going to show you here. This picture can give you some idea. Here is a anther, here is a this one anther, all right, and this is a ovary here, all right. What is the answer? Yes. So Q part known is gynosium. What's that? Gynosium. So it is an essential whole of a part, and there is a ovule present in the gynosium, which within the, that is the ovary I've already given, and female reproductive cell ovum is produced, and like ovum is androcium, directly gets involved in the process of reproduction. So ovum, that is the exist female gamete, and after pollination female gametes mixing with a male gametes and produce zygote, and another male gametes mixing with the secondary nuclei development triplet cells. Because of these fertilized gynosium and fertilized ovum, we get seeds, from seeds we get plants, and this way that is the Q part, that is the gynosium, that is stem, serves it into its own species. So I'm going to show you diagram again, that is the life cycle of flowering, how is pollination happen. So if you see the diagram, here is a anther here, and here is a how this is a gametophyte, and here is a flower. So whenever it's a anther go inside here, so it's a mixed together, and it's a zygote. Meiosis here, that is megaspore here, that is mitosis, embryosic here is another pollen tube, and finally that is the seed germination, another plant here. So this is the process, this is the way, this is the cycle of flowering plant, how they make new plants. Whenever pollination happen, pollen is come here, oh my goodness. So whenever pollen is come here, so it's go inside, and here is a zygote producing, and this is the process, this is the way plants make new plant. So this is a pollination, this is a life cycle of flowering plant. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and see you soon with another new video. Keep watching and keep practicing. That is the way you can improve your biology. Thank you so much.